I got an arsenal. I'm dropping bombs, you know. No, I'm not stopping, no. Conquer the option to the top. Prison in Salvador, stuck between the bars. The strong has gone, but you can never go back. Struggle to survive. You're still alive. Even if you're being disturbed, tell your dreams are good. Even if you can't forget, take a quick look and settle your regrets. Laying out the brakes now, as if you need a wall. Just like the fall. Your bones are not even broken yet, so push yourself through without your regret. Even if you're being misled, tell your dreams are good. Even if you can't forget, take a quick look and settle your regrets. My mind is my cage, and I'm wrapped around the doors. And even if you've been misled, tell your dreams are good. Even if you can't forget, take a quick look and settle your regret. We don't need to sacrifice. Something's wrong. Something's done. Stay alive. Do not move. Let it be your kind of willing. We will rise every time. Every day they think they're willing.
What's up? Good morning, people. We are currently, let's see here. We got to go to brand. There we go. There we go. We are currently getting ready to finish out our Christmas rush. I hope you guys have gotten all your Christmas shopping done. I got mama and baby shopping all done. We got one project to do for mommy. And once she's done, the baby's going to come out to the shop and help me. And once she's done, we are good to go. We can sit down and enjoy. We're going to take time. If I can convince my wife to drive us, I want to go out to a Christmas light show. That's one of the things that I definitely want to get taken care of. So my wife approaches me this morning and tells me that what should we have for Christmas dinner? And I'm like, whatever. And she's like, well, I just found out that we don't have to actually have how'd she put it? We don't actually have to have ham. We can have whatever we want. And I was like, I know this. And she's like, no, you don't understand. We don't have to have ham. What do you want? I'm like, food. I didn't realize how many people actually get the so tied up in the moment of tradition that they actually forget that it's tradition and not mandatory. It was just kind of cool to see that spark in my wife's eye. Like, the world is a whole new place for her. She doesn't have to have ham and green beans and stuff. It was just really cool to see that. I think that that's really awesome. What are some of your guys's Christmas traditions? For me, it was some of my fondest memories were going to the grandparents' houses, and then just sitting at home, relaxing and having fun with my mom and dad and brother and sisters and whatnot. Oh, Mark Rush says that there's Chinese food on Christmas Eve. Dude, that is a great idea. That's a great idea. He's digging Chinese food on Christmas Eve. I like General Tso's. Actually, what we like to do is make a smorgasbord of General Tso's, pepper steak onion, and beef and broccoli. And then my daughter gets sweet and sour chicken, and she never eats it all, so I get sweet and sour chicken too. But yeah, Mark wants to know when I'll have the build complete. The build is actually complete now. He's talking about the CNC for Newbies machine the build is complete. Right now we're working on getting the computer arranged in a way that is able to be maneuvered. So what I'm coming up with is a swivel system to hold the computer, and also building a cabinet so that the computer is right there by the control box. So that's where I'm at with that right now. I'm really excited about where this build is going. It's something completely different than what I was thinking it was going to be. In terms of how good it's turning out, but it's turning out pretty awesome. I really, really like it. Mark says the smorgasbord sounds so good, dude. You just started a new family tradition for me. We're definitely doing Chinese food on Christmas Eve. Give me 1 second. I'm telling the wife. Maybe I'm not telling the wife because she's actually on a meeting right now. She's on a Zoom meeting. Mark, you're gonna have to make sure that I tell the wife that in like an hour or so. But anyways, we got the CNC for Newbie machine is built. Right now we're just working on squaring away electronics and where they're going to hang and everything like that. So I've got to kind of figure out my monitor situation and how I'm going to put that stuff on. And that's it. Once we get that, we're good to go. Mark says that Deborah brought that into our lives, and I'm so happy she did. Dude, you just brought it into my life. That's an awesome idea. Who else do we have in here? We got a couple people. Copperhead Mike's in. Mike, what's a family tradition that you guys do? Do you have a special Christmas Eve thing? One of my family traditions is we make reindeer food. I have no idea where that tradition came from. I'm not even sure. I don't know if I made it or if maybe I did something like it whenever I was a child. I honestly, I don't know, but we make this stuff called reindeer food, and my daughter looks forward to it every year. And now that she's a little bit older, it's a little weird doing it, but she still makes us make reindeer food, and so reindeer food is nothing more than oats and glitter. You put it in a Ziploc baggie, and we make it before we start doing our rounds for Christmas Eve. We make it, okay, and it sits and marinates, and the reindeer will love the sparkles and the oats. And whenever we get home, right before bedtime Christmas Eve, the daughter would go out and just take handfuls of it and throw it up in the air, and the moonlight and street lights would hit it, and the glitter would glisten. The oats are all over the ground. We typically use like old stale oats. So we keep around from like making cookies and stuff we don't eat through the year. And we throw that out for the reindeer to eat, and the glitter lets them know where to land so Santa can come deliver the little boys and girls' presents. It's one of those traditions. It's just something different. And I really enjoy stuff like that. You know, Copperhead Mike says that they do chili on Christmas Eve. Dude, a good chili, like after opening presents on Christmas Day, a good chili out on the porch watching the snowfall. Oh yeah. Speaking of snowfall, we're getting dumped on tomorrow. They're expecting us to get like 12 inches tomorrow in the Northeast. And I am upset and excited all at the same time. I really like the idea of it, but I really don't want to clean it up. Let's see. What else do we have going on? So I redid the upper small garage. We're putting whiteboard paneling on for videoing. And then I'm going to do cross braces, almost like a wainscoting cross brace to hide the screws on that. And Copperhead Mike says we're expecting 0 inches here. He lives in Florida. He's probably going to go to the beach, you know, sit there in his tank top. But anyways, the upper garage where the CNC for Noobs and the Super Carve, the Mini Mill, and one of the Elex makers is getting a redo with white wallboard and then black board trim. So I'm pretty excited about that. We're gonna basically just put we're basically just gonna put stuff over the seams and go from there. So yeah, that's the redo on that shop for right now. Copperhead Mike says it's 60 in Florida and he's freezing. I walked out this morning. It's 23 degrees in my shop. I have my flannel on, I have my beanie on, and I have my pants on. And my dad gave me these things. I'm trying these out because I wear boots all the time. So now my feet are starting to the arch is starting to smooth, and it's causing more problems. I guess I'm getting flat-footed, but it's causing problems. So my dad said to try these, so I am, and I don't know. I like them. They're good. Jerry, good morning. Jerry, what's a Christmas tradition your family shares? Is it a certain food on Christmas Eve or Christmas morning? Is it a certain, like my daughter has to throw out reindeer food Christmas Eve before going to bed? Stuff like that. So, with that being said, so we're talking about the upper garage and how I'm redoing it. Let's see here. So the folks over at hold on, I'm getting a lot of comments here. I was in New York this time last year, a little bit of snow on the ground, and the cold wasn't too bad. Nice. White Christmas, Christmas Eve. Okay. Jerry has a lot of Christmas traditions. That's awesome. Dude, midnight present opening. That's what we do. That's one of my family's traditions. And now that my daughter is older, the reason we started midnight Christmas presents was when I got together with my wife. So back up, I was married before. And my last Christmas during that marriage sucked real bad. I was home alone with my dogs. My Christmas dinner consisted of ramen noodle soup and wishing I had my family, and I didn't. So it sucked pretty bad. So when me and my current wife got together, Kim made sure that my first Christmas was awesome. We played the guessing game for presents. We we didn't have much of anything. I mean, literally, I I can't even remember what I got her for Christmas that year, but I can remember she got me the book that I wanted. I wanted a book of uh, Jesse James's motorcycles. Uh, there, there was a book that he put out, or that was put out for him, and I really wanted it. It was hardback and everything like that. And she gave it to me, and I mean, I was so excited for Christmas. I was going to make that the new start of a great Christmas tradition. And I was so excited. I couldn't even wait. And I talked her into let's doing Christmas at midnight so we could just go do all of our running for the day. And that's exactly what we did. And that tradition has stuck with our family all the way through. And then fast forward, now it's a tradition for me and my wife, and my daughter being older, she wants to join in that tradition this year. So this year is her first midnight Christmas. And it feels really good to see how that's going to carry on. Like, I have a feeling she's going to talk her significant other into midnight Christmas. And then when her kids get older and they understand life, they're going to want to do midnight Christmas and so on and so forth. And then what's nice about that is it leaves the rest of the time you can run and enjoy and talk to family and everything like that. And you can sleep and everything. I mean, it's great. Good morning, John. How are you doing? John, do you have any Christmas traditions that might be out of the ordinary for people? So while we're talking about this stuff, we talked about a YouTube creator a while back. DIY Creators is a YouTube creator that excuse me, he makes a lot of really cool stuff. One of the builds that he did that really got me started on his channel was this fake wall. Okay. And with that fake wall, it was something that I really enjoyed watching, because it was something that I was going to do, I was going to use, and I can use it. And you guys will actually see that coming to fruition here in the new year. It's going to be this back wall here. So when I'm doing my presentations, you're going to see a lot of really cool looking stuff. And I'm learning how to dim my monitors and everything like that. All right, we're getting hammered here. Oh, Hammerhead. Hammerhead recites The First Christmas. Okay, I'm not familiar with that one. I'm the Grinch who stole Christmas. Joking. one of the things that my family does after reindeer food or before reindeer food is we actually all three of us snuggle up on the couch under blanket and we watch Christmas movies together. Typically, I'm like on one end, my daughter is laying down on me or laying against me, and then my wife is laying against her, and we're just kind of snuggled up on the couch. Um, so yeah, let's see. I got to see if I understand this. All right, reciting the first Christmas. Hammerhead, you got me. Uh, oh yeah, yeah. We do that. We read books and stuff um, throughout the day. Um, I was thinking you were like talking about a uh, like a story of sorts. I didn't realize you were being realistic. Like we recite the first Christmas. So now I feel like an idiot. Uh, Mark said, so after I say that, Hammerhead gives me clarification from the Bible. It's about the birth of Jesus. Mark's got jokes now. And John says, you have a major snowstorm coming up north. Yeah, we're expecting 12 we're expecting 12 inches and a coating of ice. Oh, that's what she said. Uh oh man. I am juvenile. Anyways, so in the new year, you're going to see walls like this. We're actually going to put some walls like this up in the small shop underneath the cabinets. I'm pretty excited about that. And that's about it where we're at, So, I just want you guys, if you would go over, give him a like and a subscribe. And after you give him a like and subscribe, comment and tell him that I sent you. Tell him Croft CNC sent you over. It would mean a lot to me. I want to boost him up. He seems to have done a lot for the community in terms of teaching different things that he sees and he knows. He has a great channel. He does step-by-steps on a lot of stuff. This right here was really cool. This was really cool. It just in general, he has a lot of really nice videos out. He also puts out really nice plans. He sells plans on like Gumroad and whatnot. So, I want you guys to support him because he's supporting the maker community. And I just think that that's really imperative that we let these guys know where we're at with stuff. Like we really enjoy what you guys do. So just stuff like that. All right. Today's a quick, easy show. I'm going to open up the floor to you guys and give me a topic to talk about. And we'll go from there. We got Dead Air Space. I got to make a ton of stuff today. Luke 2 King James Version. Caesar Augustus. Oh, that's awesome, man. That's awesome. Thank you for posting that, Mark. I appreciate it. John, let's talk about your new machine. Haven't heard much about it. Oh, you're going to hear a lot about it. You haven't heard much about it right now because right now it doesn't need to be talked about because we're going to actually produce some videos on it and stuff like that. I can tell you that machine amazes me. We're going to do some major projects here in the new year with it, and you guys will not be upset. So, Mark, thank you very much. Okay. All right, guys. I think today's going to be a nice, quick, easy one. Let's go ahead and regroup at a little bit later time and see what we can do from there. All right. All right, guys. Take it easy. Have a good one. Get something done.